God sees everything. As a man who worked with Yaya, the legend of the club, which, under different pretexts, did not give the opportunity to go on the field, he turned all of Africa against himself. Many African fans turned away from Manchester City. And I'm sure that many African Shamans in the future will not allow Guardiola to win the Champions League. This will be, for Guardiola, an African curse. Life will show whether I'm right or not. Those were the words of Dimitri Seluk towards Guardiola in 2018, concerning how he treated his client Yaya Toure at Manchester City. The angry agent of the Ivorian legend went as far as placing a curse on the Spanish tactician, and after 4 years, it seems as if those words are gradually beginning to hunt Pep Guardiola. But do you believe that Pep is being hunted by the so-called shaman curse? Or are his recent Champions League setbacks just a mere coincidence? This video will be having a look at the whole incident that led to the shaman curse placed on Guardiola by Seluk in 2018. It all began in 2009, when a young Yaya Toure was gradually beginning to gain ground in his Barcelona career. After joining from French club side AS Monaco in 2017 for a fee in the region of £6.7 million. Yaya Toure was then considered as one for the future, the reason why Barcelona spent a huge amount of money for his services, as at that period he had already gained much experience, even at a young age of 23, having played for the likes of Beveru, Metala Donetsk, Olympiacos, and then Monaco, before sealing a big money move to Camp Nou. Yaya Toure immediately adapted to life at Barcelona, and it only took him less than a month to get his first goal for the Catalan club on the 2nd of September in 2007, during a 3-1 win against Athletic Bilbao. He was a nightmare for most opposing players, as he was tall, strong, fast, and had tremendous power in his right foot. However, things changed for the Ivorian midfielder during 2008-2009 season, after Spanish tactician Pep Guardiola was appointed as Barcelona's new manager, taking over from Frank Rijkaard. The arrival of Pep brought a lot of changes to the Barcelona team in general, from the way they played to the players who got game time under the new manager. A couple of first-team players became affected by Pep's transformation at Camp Nou during his 2008-2009 season, and one such player was Yaya Toure. Guardiola immediately favoured La Masia Academy graduate Sergio Busquets in the defensive midfield role ahead of Yaya Toure. Chances eventually became hard to come by for the highly talented Ivorian, and even when he got to play for Barcelona, Guardiola used him out of position, notably as a centre-back, due to other injuries or suspensions of the club's first-team defenders. Pep didn't make known to Yaya Toure his decision for not playing him regularly, and in July 2010, the Ivorian left the club he loved for a new adventure at Manchester City for a fee in the region of £24 million. Yaya Toure immediately made an instant impact at the Etihad, thus proving to Barcelona that they had made a mistake letting go of him. The Ivorian midfielder once again revived his career and developed into one of the best players in the Premier League and also in the world. He was an integral part of Manchester City's success under club managers such as Roberto Mancini and Manuel Pellegrini. During his successful years at Manchester City, Yaya Toure won a huge number of trophies and individual awards, such as 4-time African Footballer of the Year, 2-time BBC African Footballer of the Year, amongst others. However, while it looked like Toure was on course to achieving a legendary status at the Etihad Stadium, lightning struck once again, just as it did in the 2008-2009 football season. as Manchester City announced that they had agreed terms with Pep Guardiola for the Spaniard to become the club's new manager ahead of the 2016-2017 football season. Big questions began to arise, such as, will Yaya Toure be part of Guardiola's plans at City? Have they settled their differences since their time at Barcelona? All of that and more needed answers. However, what was feared and believed to happen between Pep Guardiola and Yaya Toure eventually played out once again, as the Ivorian fell out with the new Manchester City manager for the second time in his career. Yaya Toure was dropped from the City team he had dominated and rose to the position of vice-captain. At one point, Toure was even frozen out of the first team at Manchester City by Pep Guardiola and was forced to train all by himself. His agent got fed up with the whole situation and spoke up for Yaya Toure in 2016, stating that the Ivorian felt humiliated after he was left out of Manchester City's Champions League squad. However, Guardiola responded to the claims by stating in an interview that Yaya Toure's agent, Dimitri Seluk, must apologise to him and Manchester City, or the Ivorian won't play again for the club. Toure will eventually leave Manchester City the following season in 2018, after making 230 Premier League appearances for the Citizens. After his departure from City, Dimitri Seluk was angry with how Pep Guardiola treated Yaya Toure after 8 years at Manchester City, and made a ridicule of the Ivorian's time at the club. He went as far as saying that the Spanish tactician wouldn't win the Champions League title with Manchester City as a result of dealings with Toure. Bring your mind back, as it has been 4 years after those statements from Seluk, and Guardiola hasn't been able to break the jinx and lift the UCL title with Manchester City. His very last success in the competition came way back in 2012, while with a star-studded Barcelona side that had the likes of Lionel Messi, Xavi and Andreas Iniesta. The closest Guardiola has come to winning the Champions League title was a final meeting with Chelsea last season, of which Manchester City lost narrowly by 1-0. And just recently, they bowed out of the competition once again after they threw away a 2-goal advantage against Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu, with the Spanish Giants eventually defeating Guardiola's team and thus booking a place in the final against Liverpool. What do you make of the curse on Pep Guardiola? Do you think it has affected his chances of winning the Champions League with Manchester City? Please do well to drop your opinions in the comment section below this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss our future videos.